Hello, I am covering the art ending of this one. I'll be talking over the ending this
When
time,
Stanley
I guess.
came to a set of two
Well,
open...
not over
This
it,
was
but
not the correct way to the meeting
talking
room,
over
and
the way to
Stanley knew it
achieve
perfectly
it.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
Yes, of
lounge
course.
first, just to admire it.
I've had a long string of just like
Stanley
barely
felt
talking,
lightheaded,
so
butterflies
I get
in
to
his
have an
stomach,
episode
but
where I talk
eager
most
to get
of
back
it.
to business,
'Cause this one
Stanley
kinda
took the
needs
first
that.
open door on his left.
Of course, you need to get to the baby game ending. Oh, baby game
Stanley was so
room.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
The art ending is the baby game ending.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on... Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Hell yeah.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I like
Tell you
giving
what,
you absolutely
let me take a
nothing
stab in the
so
dark at
far.
a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stan. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Wait.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Alright, I'm probably gonna stop talking for the rest of the episode once I explain what I'm gonna talk about here. But, if you don't want to play this for 4 hours, this version at least, then, well, it's very simple to just skip through all of it. In this version specifically, this cannot be done in O2 Deluxe. O2 Deluxe, you do have to play for the entire 4 hours. There's no real way around it. But, if we open up the console here, first, something I'm just going to show off is a thing, but I'm not going to do. If you type Endfire Baby Train of Death Stop, it pauses and plays. Until you press the button, of course. Yeah. If you do that, then all you have to do is just wait. Which, we're not gonna do. Now, what you do need to do, if you type in ent_fire, big counter 1, add 45, and press enter.
Good to see that enthusiasm. Keep it up, Stanley. Just 3 hours and 45 minutes left to go.
Yep. He has a dialogue for every 15 minutes. It is very silly. And all you have to do to go to the next one, take the command and just replace the number with the next one. So big counter 2.
Okay, so clearly you're in it for the long haul. Although I find it hard not to believe you're simply running a program to click the button over and over automatically, which kind of ruins the point of the game, don't you think? Wouldn't that take the art out of it? You can tell me in your post-playtest analysis.
Alright. I think that's all I have to say until the next major thing happens. So, I'll do the next ones in silence.
Just popping in to say hi. I hope you weren't expecting more regular intervals of commentary from me, but that's not why you're here, is it? You're here for the game, for the art, for the endlessly spiraling sense of pointlessness and despair. Yes, this is what drives your every action. Keep clicking that button for hope, for freedom, for science, for love. Don't ever stop. You know, I've been spending the last 2 hours here embroiled in thought, and it's occurred to me, this game is incomplete. It's missing something. It still doesn't have that oomph. What is it, I thought to myself? What could possibly be missing from this incredible experience? And then in a moment of rapture, as though delivered by angels, it came to me. Before this moment, I was blind, but those days are behind us. I now understand the true manifestation of this game. It needs a puppy. That's right, this puppy is being lowered toward an aquarium filled with nothing but piranha. Now you have to click the second button to avert the puppy's death, in addition to the babies. This is it, Stanley. Art. I did it. Video games are art. But you have a good 2 hours or so to go, so I'll just let you get to that. No time to waste when there is such a meaningful game to be played. Bonne chance, mon ami.
So yeah, the narrator just throws this fucking bitch at you. If the puppy dies, then it doesn't immediately end the game, but it disables the button, forcing it so the baby will die. And it is an evil act. Yeah, it's literally made it so you can't just sit idly. Well, after 2 hours, I think. So anyway, and next bit of dialogue.
Good to see both the puppy and the baby are still alive. It warms my heart to see how deeply the message of this game has resonated with you. I can only imagine the joy welling up in your chest. The sheer joy of such pure, distilled life essence flowing through your veins. It must be amazing. I'm jealous of you, truly I am. No, seriously. I'm deeply envious of your position at this very moment. The joy of artistic expression must be even stronger now. Drink it in, Stanley. Few people on this planet will ever get such an experience. Here, through space and time, the universe unravels itself at your feet. This is the one true meaning of life. I know we said this would go on for 4 hours, but what if you never start? Think about it. You could just keep going forever. Visitors would come from around the world to see the man who never stopped pushing the buttons. You would be famous. That's what you've always wanted, right? To be famous. That and the surging power of artistic beauty to flow through you for all of eternity. You could have both of these things. We'll talk about it when you get there. Have we really been doing this for over 3.5 hours? Goodness, how time flies. Wouldn't you say it's flown? Oh, no, you don't have to answer that. I understand you're quite busy. Just keep at it. Almost there.
And now a good time to keep my mic on. We have one more normal bit of narration. Did I do that? Yeah, I think I did that right. Okay, I think I messed something up here. I know that to actually start the ending, you have to add 2000 to that timer. Oh, here we go. We're just gonna do the narration for some
Nearly
reason.
there, Stanley.
Everywhere.
Art itself is about to burrow into your skull. Aren't you excited for spiritual immortality? For transcendence and oneness with the beauty and essence of all beings? Just a few seconds more.
Here we go. The arts ending. Fear me, mortal. I am the essence of divine arts. Others but you cannot read this text. Know that when you die, I will personally carry your spirit across the river Blinks into my garden built within the motions of a flower. How the fuck you say Blinks? Whatever. There we will live together. We will dance and eat and sin, and you will do improv comedy based on suggestions from me for all eternity. This is your reward for your work here today. Go now, live your normal human existence, and await me in the life that follows this one. I love you.